Hey guys, so I actually recorded like half an hour video before this, but unfortunately that video didn't have sound, so I had to do it again. So let's just start it, okay? React is all about JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. In order to run a React app, we need to have npm manager, right? Npm manager. That is Node package manager. Uh, but the front end, React is all about user interface, right? It has no backend contribution. So for the backend, we normally use Node.js or Spring Boot. For this, we'll use Spring Boot. That is a Java framework for the backend, right? So okay, let's go, guys. Uh, Over here, we can see, right? This is one. Okay, React is all about components, right? We make a lot of components and combine them together to make a single web application. So you see the top part where it is divided with the white section. This is a nav bar, and below the nav bar we have this section, the whole section as hero section, which is this. And below the hero section we have the product section, right? So this is the product section, and inside the product we have put data for two products. So let's go inside the data. So we have a product data, right? So this is for this, the first products, and let's forget about this, and these are the second products, right? So the second product is this product data 2. Okay, you guys know where the data are coming from. We have hard-coded data, right? And it is managed by index.js. So every component has index.js, which manages everything. And this is the product section component. So we have the navbar. We have this section where we have nice UI of pizza, and where we can say Slosty restaurant, we are open now. And just below that we have products, which I said we have two products. And okay, so one more thing, when you click on the top tab bar, it's a menu where click on it, sidebar, where scrolling button. This also we have sidebar, have this component, tackle that. We'll talk what's inside it later on. The other take care of, these are our components, find them together, standalone application. Alright guys, before I start talking about the components, we'll start off with navbar. But before talking about that, I would like to talk about global styles.js. Okay, let's talk about global style.js, right? So where do we get the global style? We get it from the style component, which we have to download from here, right? Install style component. You guys can Google it, how you install the style component in React.js, right? So, and one more thing, the kind of CSS we are using here is all style component, and I'll talk more about it later. So global style, right? This is how we start off our application. So every time global style, globally create global style, right? So these CSS will be featured in all of the components. So this is a global CSS. I just wanted to let you guys know that. And so how do we use global style.js? So app.js is our root file, right? So over there, uh, at first let's understand app.js. Over there we have a router, we have a global style. You see here, it is at the second position. Okay, so app.js is a root folder, .js root folder for JavaScript, right? So over here we have router. Y'all can see why we use router. It is for to connect the endpoints, that is links, right? If user type in www.our website.com/suppose user, then this router has to take that user to the list of user, right? The router is used for providing links and connecting links. Global style, you all know why we use global style. We put the global style component here like this, and then we have hero component. Hero is this component, right? This the middle one after the navbar, and we have the products heading. Now after this, where do we come here, right? Products headings, and after that, where do we come from? After that, this is the feature section, right? So we have like basically, and after that, what do we have? Another product 2, right? You see product 2, and we write that over here, and it has the same thing. It takes heading and it takes the data, right? And we have footer section. This is the footer section, and we close it with router. So this is the root.js folder, and this is how we have put. This is how we render. At first, we link our URLs, we connect them, and then we use other components accordingly, right? Hero, since we put it since it is here, we put it at this stage. It is just above the products one. So you see here, we put hero above the product one and below. Like this, we can manage however we want it, right? Let's place the components. Okay, let's start with the. Now we know about app.js, right? How we have put components in there, how we want to render our components. So let's cross this, and let's go to navbar again. So enable navbar. In the index, we have nav, that is the whole section, whole of this section, and then nav link, which is you can see here I've written /d. So this is the nav link, and then you see nav icon. In nav icon, we have put two things. One is menu and one is bars. So this bar, right? And the most important thing over here is how we have placed the elements inside this so that it looks proper. The slots is in the middle. So guys, I think you guys know the index.js, right? So why do we use this? This is called a fragment, right? Okay, let me write it down. This is called fragments. If we use this, then we can use multiple divs. So divs means like this is also kind of divs, right? Nav link, nav icon. So guys, so we place them in proper order however we want it. In navbar, in the navbar element, the JS, we provide them the style components. Okay guys, let's see, okay, what we can do here. Okay, so we have this, right? So what is the nav? The nav where we give some CSS to it, we have put it at the top, right? So nav, let's look at nav. Okay, we have this border, right? Let's see, let's erase this border, comment this border out. Now you see we don't have border here. Suppose let's say and this is 10 pixel, right? Now you'll know what the nav bar is. Okay, let's uncomment it again. Now see, this is the nav bar inside the white border, right? What it covers this text, it covers menu, it covers this pizza, right? Let's see how much time we got. Okay, we got 1 more minute, and so this is it. And okay, so what is nav link? Nav link, okay, so just give the same border, right? Let's try to see. Okay, what is it? Let's give. Oh, okay, so nav link is /d, just a text, right? And then okay, let's try to give nav icon. What is it? Nav icon, let's try to give the border. Oh, this the pizza thing is the nav icon, right? Okay, it looks awkward, so I'll erase it just to let you guys know. Okay, so what is bars? Bars is the same thing. This is the bar, right? Okay, just to let you guys know, this nav icon is both of them, right? Okay, both of them. We'll talk about this in next video.